Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to tell you a story. It's a story about hope, about resilience, and about the incredible bond between humans and animals. It's the story of a little dog named Buddy. Buddy wasn't born into a warm home with a soft bed. His first memories were of cold pavement and the constant rumble of the city. He was a stray, one of the countless forgotten souls navigating the concrete jungle. His days were a relentless search for food, for a safe place to sleep, and for a moment of peace. He learned to be quick, to be clever, and to be invisible. He'd dart through alleyways, his ears perked for any sound, his nose twitching, always on the hunt for a dropped piece of a sandwich or a leaky faucet to quench his thirst. Life on the streets was tough. Winters were brutal, the biting wind cutting through his thin coat. Summers were scorching, the asphalt burning his paws. Other strays were sometimes rivals, sometimes fleeting companions in a shared struggle. He saw cars as metal monsters and learned to fear the hurried footsteps of people who never seemed to see him. Loneliness was a constant companion, a heavy blanket that settled over him each night as he curled up in a cardboard box behind a noisy restaurant. But despite the hardship, a tiny spark of hope flickered within Buddy's heart. He'd watch families walking in the park, see children laughing as they threw a ball for their own dogs. He'd see a person gently stroking their pet's head, and a deep, instinctual longing would stir inside him. He didn't know the word family, and he didn't understand the concept of a home, but he knew what he wanted. He wanted that warmth, that gentle hand, that feeling of belonging. He yearned to be seen. One rainy afternoon, huddled under the awning of a closed shop, shivering and hungry, Buddy saw her, a woman with kind eyes, holding a large, colorful umbrella. She wasn't rushing. She stopped, and her gaze met his. For the first time in a long time, someone was truly looking at him. She didn't shoo him away. Instead, she spoke in a soft voice, a voice that was like a warm melody amidst the city's harsh noise. She slowly knelt down, careful not to scare him, and offered a small piece of her lunch. Buddy was hesitant. Trust was a luxury he couldn't afford. Something in her gentle demeanor, in the patient way she waited, chipped away at the wall he had built around his heart. He took a tentative step forward, then another, until he finally took the food from her hand. It was more than just a meal. It was a gesture of kindness that felt like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. She stayed with him for a while, just talking to him in that soothing voice, before she had to leave. The day came when Sarah arrived with a leash. Buddy was scared at first. The unfamiliar object felt like a restraint. But Sarah was patient. She let him sniff it, gently draped it over his back, and spoke to him reassuringly the entire time. When she finally clipped it to the worn-out collar he'd had since puppyhood, he flinched but didn't run. He trusted her, and as she led him away from the alley that had been his only home, he looked back just once, then forward, towards a future he couldn't imagine but felt, for the first time, was full of promise. The car ride was a whirlwind of new sights and smells. Buddy sat on the passenger seat, trembling slightly. But with Sarah's hand gently resting on his back, he felt a sense of security he'd never known. When they arrived at her apartment, it was like stepping into another world. It was warm, it smelled of clean laundry and something delicious cooking. There was a soft rug on the floor that felt heavenly under his tired paws. The first few days were a period of adjustment. Every loud noise made him jump. He was hesitant to walk on the plush carpet, so used to the hard ground. He would often retreat to a corner, still in that stray dog mindset of staying small and unseen. But Sarah understood. She gave him space, but she was always there. She filled his bowls with delicious food. She gave him his very own bed so soft he could unbelieve it was for him, and she filled the quiet apartment with her calm, loving presence. Slowly, Buddy began to transform. The timid, fearful dog started to let his true personality shine through. He discovered the joy of toys, chasing a squeaky ball with an enthusiasm that was beautiful to watch. He learned that a belly rub was the best thing in the entire world. He learned that the sound of the front door opening didn't mean danger, but meant his favorite person was home. His tail, once tucked in fear, was now a constant, happy metronome, wagging with pure joy. He learned the rhythm of a home. Morning cuddles, walks in the park where he could run on soft grass, evening naps at Sarah's feet as she read a book. He was no longer just a stray surviving on the streets. He was Buddy, he was loved, he was home. The emptiness in his heart was filled with a sense of belonging so profound it brought a new light to his eyes. Buddy's story is a powerful reminder that every animal deserves a chance. There are so many buddies out there, waiting in shelters, living on the streets, just hoping for someone to see them, to show them kindness, and to offer them a home. Adopting a pet is a life-changing decision, not just for the animal, but for you too. The love, loyalty, and joy they bring into our lives is immeasurable. If you're thinking about getting a pet, please consider adoption. Visit your local shelter or rescue organization. Talk to the staff, meet the animals. You might just find your own buddy waiting there for you. Your one act of kindness can completely change their world, and they, in turn, will change yours for the better. The journey from a cold street to a warm home is a long one, but it's a journey made possible by compassionate people like you. Thank you so much for watching and for letting me share Buddy's story with you. If this story touched your heart, please give this video a thumbs up and share it to spread the message of adoption. And don't forget to subscribe for more heartwarming stories. We'll see you in the next one.